Welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will see what is a binary tree, what are the types of binary trees, and what are the different ways to represent a binary tree. So let's get started. So what is a binary tree? So a binary tree is a tree with at most two children. This means that each and every node in a binary tree can have either 0, 1 or max 2 children, but not more than 2 children. So I have two diagrams with me. Can you guess which one of them is a binary tree and which one of them is not? Yes, you are absolutely correct. The left one is the binary tree, the right one is not a binary tree. The left one is a binary tree because each and every node has at most two children and not more than two children. The right one is not a binary tree because there is a node D which is having more than two children, which is H, I and J. So now let's see what are the different ways to represent a binary tree. The first one is using an array, the second is using a linked list. Now let's see how to represent a binary tree using an array. So I have a tree. So first I'll number each and every node of a tree from left to right as follows. So you can see that I have numbered each and every node from the left to right starting from 0. So the root node is starting at 0. Then the left child 1, right child 2, then again 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now let's represent the same using an array. So this is the array as follows, in which the node A is at index 0, node B at index 1, node D at index 2, and other nodes at the other indexes as specified in the diagram. So if the index of the root starts with 0, then the left child of node at index I equal to 2 of I plus 1, and the right child of a node at index I is 2 of I plus 2. Let's take a node from the array. So let's take node B, which is at index 1. So the left child of the node B at index 1, which is at index 1, will be equal to 2 into 1 plus 1. So we will replace I with 1. So the left child position will be at index 3 from the formula. Similarly, if I want to get the right child, I'll just replace I by 1 and we'll get the right child of node B at position, which is at position 1, to be node F, which is at position 4. We can also check it in the tree diagram that the node B is having the left child at position 3 and then and having the right child at position 4, which is F. Similarly, let's take one more example in which the index of the root starts with 1. We'll just number it from left to right and we'll just represent it using an array, and then the formula gets changed. If the index of the root starts with 1, then the left child of the node will be, which is at index I, will be 2i, and the right child will be 2 of I plus 1. Let's take one more example. I have this tree and I have to again do numbering from left to right, but we can see that there are some nodes which are having only one child. So for numbering purpose, what we will do is we'll just create one kind of ghost node which actually doesn't exist, but just for numbering purpose we will just create it. So all the yellow nodes we can call it as a ghost node because it actually doesn't exist. So now let's start numbering from the left to right. So now we will represent the same using an array as follows. We can see that all the nodes, that all the yellow nodes, they are represented by /0 in the array because that node doesn't exist. We have just used it for the numbering purpose. So this is how we represent a tree using an array. So now let's see how to represent a tree using a linked list. So the linked list representation of the binary tree consists of nodes. So a node consists of three parts, which is the data, the left child address, the right child address. So this is a tree and this is the linked list representation of a binary tree. We can see that the node A is the root. It consists of address to the left child as well as address to the right child. Similarly, the nodes which doesn't has any child points to the null. So let's see what are the types of binary trees. So these are some of the type of binary trees, which is a full binary tree, complete binary tree, skewed, strictly binary tree, extended, perfect, balanced, degenerate or pathological tree. Now let's check each and every type one by one. The first one is a full binary tree. So what is a full binary tree? So it's a binary tree in which each node has either two children or no children at all. So this is a tree, and the tree consists of certain levels, and we can see that each and every node has either two children or no children at all. So the node which are having no children, we called it as a leaf node. This is the second example in which we can see that each node has either two children or no children at all. Let's see what is a complete binary tree. So binary tree in which all the leaf nodes are at level n or n minus 1, and the levels are filled with node from left to right. So this is an example of a complete binary tree where we can see that the root, which is A, is at level 0, nodes B and D are at level 1, and node E, F, H and I are at level 2. So we can see that all the leaf nodes are at level n or n minus 1. Similarly, this is also a complete binary tree in which all the leaf nodes are at level n or n minus 1, and all the levels are filled from left to right. This is also the same one, the third example, but suppose the node L is not the left child of node F, and it is the right child of node F instead. So in that case, it won't be a complete binary tree, because as per the second point, the levels must be filled from left to right. So now let's see what is a skewed binary tree. So binary tree in which all the nodes are either skewed towards the left or towards the right. So left skewed binary tree is a tree in which all the nodes except the leaf node have the left child without the corresponding right child. And a right skewed binary tree is all node except the leaf node, they have a right child only without the corresponding left child. This is how the left skewed binary tree looks like, in which each and every node, they have only left child but no right child, and all nodes are towards the left end. And this is a right skewed binary tree in which all the nodes except the leaf node, they have the right child and not the left child. So let's see what is a strictly binary tree. So if every non-terminal nodes or the internal nodes has either two children or no children at all. So this is a strictly binary tree in which we can see that every internal node has either two children or no children at all. So let's see what is an extended binary tree. So a binary tree in which all the null subtrees are replaced with the special nodes, which is called as the external nodes. So it displays the result, which is a complete binary tree. So let's see an example of it. So we can see that all the nodes which doesn't has any child is replaced with a special node, which is represented as a square. So we can see that all the special nodes can be used to calculate the total path length from the weighted tree. We can see that after replacing the null nodes with the special nodes, the resultant tree that we get is a complete binary tree in which all the leaf nodes are at either level n or n minus 1, and all the levels are filled from left to the right. So now let's see what is a perfect binary tree. So all internal nodes have two children and all the leaves are at same level. Let's see what is a balanced binary tree. So a binary tree is balanced if the height of a tree is O of log n, where n is the number of nodes. So there are two examples, popular examples, AVL tree and the red black trees, which maintains O of log n height. We'll see both the trees in the upcoming videos. So a balanced binary trees are performance wise good as they provide O of log n time for search, insert and delete. So whenever we insert any node or delete any node, the tree will automatically balance itself so that the height of the tree remains O of log n. So degenerate or the pathological tree is a tree in which every parent node has only one child, either left or the right child. So these trees are performance wise same as linked list. So this is an example of degenerate or pathological tree in which we can see that each node has only one child, either left or the right child. So we can also see this as kind of a linked list. So the performance wise is same as linked list. Coming videos, we will see what are the different tree traversal techniques, and also we will do some coding on trees as well using C and Java. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe for more such videos.